topic we are going to demonstrate today? Do you know about the topic?
Listen to the song.
Which topic we are going to discuss today?
About light.
About light. Yes, about light. Okay, so guys, in light, the first topic, let me take the shadow, right? What is shadow? Okay, so I will use this board as a screen, right? On the screen, this will work like a television, right? So you will see the shadow of the object on the screen. And these are my light bulbs, right? 1, 2, 3, right? So the first object, let me take. Can you tell me the name of this shape?
Battery.
This is a battery. No, what is this shape? What is the name of this shape?
Cylinder.
Yes, very good. This is a cylinder, right? Very good. Okay, so let me just place the cylinder over there. So this is the shadow of the cylinder, right? Shadow. Okay, so how many shadows we have now? 3. No. One cylinder and one shadow. One battery and one shadow, right? How many? Only one we have. Only one. How many we have? Only one shadow. Okay? When one source is there, when one bulb is there, right? But if I turn on another bulb, how many shadows we have?
2.
And if I turn one more bulb, how many shadows we have?
3.
So guys, what you learn from here? Shadow of one object, the number of shadows, that depends upon the number of source of light we have. The number of light source we have. If I place 10 light source, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then how many shadows we will get?
10.
Okay. So the number of shadows, that depends upon the number of source, right? Okay. So let me take one more object. What is this shape, guys?
Triangle.
Okay, so let me put it here. How many triangles right now you have?
1.
Okay. So before the triangle, let me take a same cylinder. If I just place it at a different position like this. Okay, so let us check. Now, what shape is there?
A circle.
Now, how the cylinder is changed into a circle? Because only light is falling only at the front part of this cylinder, right? At this part, right? So that's why we have one shadow. Now, if I again turn on, how many shadow we have?
2.
Okay, but now you see, the second shadow is not a circle.
That's a cylinder.
That is a cylinder. Why? In the first case, when the cylinder was like this,
From the side.
now you see all the shadows, they are cylinder. But now in this case, the first one is the circle, but the second one is not a circle. And if we turn on the third one also, the third one is also not a circle. It means one circle and two cylinder. One circle and two cylinder. So why in this case all are not circle? Reason is very clear. You see, this light source is directly striking this part, right? Circular part. So that's why the shadow is a circle. But this bulb is striking the cylindrical part, right? This part. So that's why, because the light is moving from the cylindrical part for this source as well as for this source. That's why we are getting the cylinder. So one circle and two cylinder, right? Okay, now this is a triangle already, right? So again same thing, if we use a single source of lights, one bulb, then we have a triangle, right? And if 3 light sources are on, then we'll get 3 triangles, right?
Right.
So now why we are getting a shadow? Because shadow is possible only when the material is opaque. Shadow is possible when the material is opaque, right? Now, if we place a transparent material, what will happen, right? So guys, this is a transparent or opaque. How you can say, what is your name?
Paulina.
Paulina. So Paulina, this is transparent. Okay, Mother, keep it. So if I place this transparent material over here, will we get a shadow?
No.
But we are getting a shadow.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. Why we are getting a shadow for a
Because
transparent?
it's transparent. Because it's translucent. Because it's transparent and the light can pass through. But there's some
Ma'am, they are saying right. Because no material in this world is 100% transparent.
That is right, but
Right.
I teach them that this scale is transparent.
So most of the time we say that material is a transparent. If you see a plain glass, then that is a transparent. But that is not a transparent, that is a partial transparent, every material. Why? Because when we make the glass, so every glass has some impurities. That's not a pure glass. Every glass. So because of the impurities, the shadow is there. If we make a glass, assume a glass, right? Assume a glass 100% pure, right? So if it is 100% pure, then in that case we will not get any shadow. We will not get any shadow, but because it's not so easy to make a glass which is 100% pure, right? Some impurities are there, right? You are understanding my point? Some impurities, like we have air, but in the air we have impurities, like we have the pollution, right? That is a type of impurity in our air. So that means in this material also some impurities are there. So due to those impurities, a transparent material is also showing some shadow. Okay? So again, for a transparent material, if I turn on the second source, we will have two shadow, and again the same light will obey the same method which it was obeying for opaque material, right? Same light basics, light principle, that is same for all the material. Light is not going to change its properties, right? Okay, so for opaque material, the same, one object, three sources and three shadows. For transparent also, one object, three source and three shadow, right? So now what about the water? If we place the water, then what is there? One shadow, right? And you see the light is visible also here, right? So same thing means the water is also transparent. So again, glass as well as water. Now you see glass is making a shadow, but the water is also making a shadow, right? So the water is transparent or translucent? It is transparent, but still it is making a shadow. Still it is making a shadow. Because still in our water some impurities are there. Due to those impurities, a little shadow is there. Okay? But if I place a solution, not a pure water, right? If I take the impure water, let me take the impure water, right? So what will we get now this time?
shadow.
You see again a very good shadow we'll get.
Because the water is colored.
Yeah, colored.
Because it has color.
So let me show you the shadow through the laser, right? So if I place the water and I put the laser light, okay? So this is my water, and if I use the laser light, so guys, you see the laser light is just crossing, just passing through the glass as well as through the water, and then it is just focusing on the screen, okay? So now the laser light very easily, right? Very easily it can pass through the glass, through the water, and then finally it is on the screen. Okay, but if I place a solution like this, a colorful solution, okay, so now guys, what you will expect in this case? Will the laser light pass through it or not? So let me see, let me check. Is there any laser light on the screen? No. Glass is transparent, but this solution is not transparent, right? And this solution now, it's an opaque solution, right? It's an opaque solution. You see no light is there. So where the light is going? Where the light is going?
Just there.
Just going back to me. You see, it is coming back. It is reflecting back to my hand. Reflecting, yeah. You see, it is reflecting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is reflecting, guys. It is reflecting. Okay.
It's opaque because it's of color black.
Yeah, black color, so it is reflecting. So again, if we place a big object like this, suppose this is our earth. Okay? Our earth, and suppose this is sun. So what you will get on the screen? What you will get? You will get a shadow, right? If one sun is there, if suppose suddenly some another sun came, right? So how many shadows you will get? To assume one more sun is there. Okay, so more sun means more shadow. Okay, and if we place the moon here, then what will happen? If we place the moon will stop the sunlight, right? And then there will be again a shadow of moon on the earth. What is the name of that process? When there is a shadow of moon on the earth. This syllabus में है? Okay, इसको skip करते हैं. Right? Okay, so guys, again the same thing. Now let me show you something different. So if I use a leaf, right?
Grab. Look at here.
How many shadows are there? And you see the size of the shadow is small, right? So now if I just take this leaf close to the bulb, what will happen? The size will increase or it will decrease?
It'll get big.
It will get bigger. So let us check. You see, closer I am going to the source, so the size of the shadow is increasing, right? And if we go just back, it will reduce. Okay? And one more thing, if the leaf is exactly in a line to the source, then it will be the smallest image, right? But if I just move outside, means if I move here, right? So in that case, again, it will be a bigger one. So the lower size or the smaller size is possible when the object or the leaf or anything that is exactly in a line. Okay? So this is transparent or opaque?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, give me this paper. So what about this paper? This is transparent or translucent? So let us do a test for this, right? Let us do a test for this. So let me use a laser light, right? So you see, I put some oil in this part, so you can see two different colors. One is the real color and other is the changed color, right? The changed color is due to the oil, right? So if I put the laser light on the real color, so are you seeing some light?
I can see.
Right?
I can see.
And what now?
Still.
Is there any difference in the light from this part and this part?
I know.
Yeah, see it carefully. Is there any
the
difference?
laser is smaller when it's in the black hole. When it's in the white hole, is bigger.
It is bigger. Here it is smaller.
Yeah.
Okay. Just check it again.
Big, big, and small.
Again.
Big, small. Big, small.
Really? It's big or small?
Small.
Here it is big and here it's small.
Yeah.
So it means when we put the oil, then oil that scatter the light, that spread the light, right? Oil that spread the light. With the real paper, laser spot that will be small. But when we use this one, it means it will spread the light. Another thing we can show, Mahadevi, give me a black paper. Black paper. Almost no, okay? So you see how the paper is opaque, right? We cannot see anything from the paper. But if we put the oil, then this becomes translucent. Means a little bit we can see. Translucent. That's not a transparent. Transparent means this is transparent, right? This is transparent. This is transparent, right?
I can see it really
This
well.
is transparent, okay? This is transparent, but this is translucent, right? Very clear picture of the paper, that is through the transparent, and a partial picture
Enzo?
that is through
How
the
about here?
here.
Look
It
at here.
will not be visible.
No, in another is here.
Oh, some less oil is there, right? So you will see, right? Again, it's a
Don't move your
translucent.
chair. Move your
Okay.
chair.
So let me show you one more thing. How, if we use a thread and if we want to see the shadow of a thread through a light source. So you see the shadow of the thread, right? Again, for a thread also, the same thing is there. If two light sources, it means two thread. Where is the second thread? Oh yeah, one,
Yeah.
two. If I use another one, then we should have three. Where is the third one?
They can see it.
Yeah, third one is there, but it's not visible to me. Where is that? Oh, I think that must be in this side.
Yeah, this side. 1, 2, 3.
Where is third one, ma'am?
Sorry, यहीं पर कहीं छिपी हुई तो नहीं है? Can you close that one? Yeah. Can you close?
Just switch it off.
I know what it is.
Again.
This is the first and the third.
Only the stand.
Yeah, third,
Yeah,
ma'am.
third is
Very
हाँ,
close because
बहुत उसके
because
पीछे।
the source is there, so they are just close. They are very close. So third is here.
This third. This
That
first,
is,
second, third.
Okay, 1, 2. Where is third?
That? Yes. Look, I can see it.
Oh my God.
There, 1, 2, 1.
सर वो उसको उधर चाहते हो अगर क्योंकि स्टैंड का है ना, so I think that's why.
Oh,
This one, this
okay,
is
okay, okay,
third
okay.
one.
Yeah,
1,
yeah,
2,
yeah.
3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yes, yes, good, good, good. Guys, this is the thread is here. 1, then 2, and then 3.
Yes, yes, you are right. Satya, you are right.
Oh, this is
no.
this is not the thread. This is the rod.
Oh.
This is the iron. 1, 2, 3.
I said that the first one.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I know it.
Okay, guys. So if I change
Glad.
this light with the laser light, what is the difference between this light and the laser light, guys? This light has 7 color. This light has. Okay, चलो मैं बता देता हूँ. Guys, this light has 7 color, right? So if I choose only one color and I put the one color on this thread, then what will happen?
Quiet, Paulina.
No, I can't
Then you have to sit in front. Why are you sitting there? I told you come in the front. It's okay, guys. Yeah, come in the front. Yeah. Now sit. Because you are small.
Okay, so if I turn off this light source and I use only a laser light, so will we get a shadow now?
That on.
Yes, we will get a shadow or not?
Not really.
So let us check that. Okay, so let me try to hold the light on the thread. It's not so easy to focus the light on the thread. Oh, okay. So guys, there is no shadow.
Did you see, guys?
There is no shadow. There is. Earlier with these bulbs there was a shadow, right? But
That's too small.
so the light is too small. It's too fine light. So when this fine light strikes this thread, it makes no shadow, but it makes many bright. You see many red spot. if your eyesight is good and if I hold it constantly for few seconds, then we will get some
Yeah.
very bright, large number of bright spots.
In the middle, right, sir?
Middle is the
Yeah.
brightest one,
Yeah.
then along the line, very large number of brights. Okay, large number of
Yeah,
brights.
yeah.
And if we use the hair, right, then we will get more clear picture of those bright, many brights. Means those brights, they will be along the line, right? So, laser light, when strikes on a thread or on the hair, it never make any shadow. Okay, so no shadow with the laser light. Shadow is possible when we are using these bulbs, right? Normal light. But for laser lights, there is no shadow. Okay, miss?
So, I